What is good? What is going on, everybody? Pick six. Hold on, let me fix this. All right, we are live for an AFC North matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, this should be a really good game. One team coming off of, or two teams coming off of pretty tough losses, man. You have the Steelers who were on a 5-game win streak. You know, they were looking, I'm not going to say great, but they were on a 5-game win streak, and they lost it last week in Cleveland in that super snow winter wonderland. And you have the Bengals who lost in a bit of a shootout, and that's kind of what they've been doing. They've been kind of getting in these shootout games. So, I mean, the Steelers might need to put up 30 points here today if they want to win, because this Bengal offense is no joke. It should be interesting, man. You have the Steelers defense going up against the Bengals offense, both really good at what they do. You know, Steelers are really good at getting takeaways, getting turnovers, getting sacks, and the Bengals offense, Joe Burrow really knows how to sling it, man. And yeah, I mean, the records indicate that it probably shouldn't be a good game, but I mean, they the Bengals, I feel like, just had a rough first half of the season, and then they've been starting to pick it up. But it's just their defense. That's why they're 4-7. Their defense has not stepped up to this season. So we'll see, man. And it's not like the Steelers have been playing great football either. So I mean, it should be a good one. It should be a good one. But that Steelers offense has to get something going here, because if not, like I said, it could end up a pretty tough game for the Steelers. It really can. And if I was a betting man, if I was, I think I would favor Cincinnati a little bit in this game. It does look pretty cold out there. Let me see. I got to change that back. It does look pretty chilly over there. So we'll see. Kickoff should be set pretty soon. Wow, in this rivalry, the Steelers are 70 and 39, I think I just saw. It's in Cincinnati, so I mean, I do see some terrible towels flying right now. 30 degrees out there, but it feels like 20. Skies are crystal clear over there, though. I don't know why. When it's cold, I like it when it's cold, but it's sunny outside. I mean, we don't experience that much out here in SoCal, but feels good. Chris Bonds with the field goal, or with the kickoff, and we are underway over there in Cincinnati, and it's returnable. He's going to take it to the 20, 25, 30, gets a block, gets hit. Ooh, what a hit. And he's get past the 35. He's down at about the 37-yard line to start off this game. And Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense will trot onto the field for their first drive. And, I mean, like everybody's been saying, he's been having practically an MVP type season. And honestly, he probably should be in the MVP talks. But with that 4-7 record, I mean, they're not going to consider him for that. So Burrow's in shotgun formation with his running back to his left. You have a tight end in motion. He now moves to Burrow's right. You got two receivers on the left side. It's a snap. Burrow feels the pressure, gets hit, throws it complete to Jamar Chase, or was that incomplete? No, they're going to call it incomplete on the first play of the game. Interesting play right there for the Bengals. Kind of caught me off guard. So it's going to lead to 2nd and 10. I couldn't hear who won the coin toss, but I mean, offensively, this is the Bengals' best shot. Now the Bengals have 3 receivers to the left. It's a handoff to Brown. Brown gets hit right away by the Steelers' defense. He gets behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of about a yard on the play. Keanu Benton was on the hit right there. So Alex Highsmith is not in this game. He was ruled out about an hour before game time. I mean, he was listed as questionable, but now they're saying he's a no-go. On 3rd and 11, Burrow alone in the backfield. Takes the snap. Oh, they're going to probably call. Oh, they're going to call false start on the offense. I was about to say Herbert got there really quick. Okay. So I got the first penalty of the game, and it's false start on the Bengals. Yes. I was questioning how Herbert got there that quick. So now it's going to lead it to 3rd and 16. I forgot the scoreboard. I'll get that up when on the first commercial break. But we're just over a minute here in the first quarter. Burrow gets the snap, gets pressured, throws it, quick pass to Chase. Chase gets it to about the 44-yard line. That is short of the first down. So the Bengals go 3 and out on their first drive of the game. And this is a matchup that we're going to be seeing the entire game, a good matchup between this defense and this offense. Patrick Queen, oh, that could have potentially been a bit of a horse collar, but they didn't call it right there on Patrick Queen. So now you got Calvin Austin awaiting the return. Let's see. I mean, punts with the Steelers team has actually been pretty exciting for some weird reason. All right, he gets the punt off. Looks like a booming punt. That's a nice punt. Austin calls fair catch, and the Steelers will get it at the 15 to start their drive. Russell Wilson and the Steelers. Okay, let's get the scoreboard up. I completely forgot about that. All right, let's see. Now, this is also going to be an interesting matchup between a struggling Steelers offense and a struggling Bengals defense. So let's see how this turns out, man. All right, so Wilson and shotgun, Harris to Wilson's left. You have 2 receivers up top, 1 at the bottom. Freiermuth is in motion. Wilson gets a snap. Bengals bring some pressure. Wilson throws it. Middle field pass is incomplete. Big hit. And it looks like they're going to call maybe unnecessary roughness or something on that play. Calvin Austin was the intended receiver. He got crushed right there. And he looks hurt. He's down on the field right now. Oh, man. He got crushed right there. What's up, Artie? Oh, yeah, he got hit before the ball even got there. Yeah, he got hit way before the ball even got there. Damn. Okay, so they called pass interference. So that's a pretty big chunk play for the Steelers. But, I mean, the most important thing is Calvin Austin down right there. I think, damn, man. He's a good player. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him. Hopefully, because if not, I mean, shoot. That's one of your key players on offense right there. Let's see what else we got going on. We got the Chargers and the Falcons just getting underway. That game's going by quick. It's already under 10 minutes. You got the Cardinals and the Vikings as well. That should be a good one. I mean, Arizona kind of lost last week, so shoot. Let's see how they do. I mean, it was against a divisional rival in Seattle. So, I mean, division losses happen. You know, you could say the same thing with the Steelers. I mean, the opposing team in your division is going to play hard no matter what. So, it was an upset, but then again, Seattle's still a pretty solid team as well. Okay, so Arizona's going to kick a 32-yard field goal. It's up and it's right down the middle. Cardinals are up 3-0 against Minnesota. And if I had to pick the team to win that game, I think Arizona will win because see, okay, the Vikings are 9-2. The Vikings are 9-2, but they haven't had like an impressive win or anything. And the two teams that they've played, two good teams that they've played, they've lost to. Falcons. Oh, that's an incomplete. We got another field goal. Patriots up 3-0 against Indianapolis. Wow, remember when that used to be a big rivalry over there? The Colts and the Patriots. That used to be one of the bigger rivalries in the NFL. Yep, December football. I like how the first day of December is on a Sunday. I like how it turned out this year. Yeah, it looks cold out there. All right, Calvin Austin standing on the sideline. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. He's not a big guy. All right, so we got Najee Harris in the backfield. Let's see if they run the ball here. Wilson looks like he's calling an audible. Play clock starting to run down a little bit. They get the snap off in time. It's a play action pass. It's a quick pass to Harris. Harris jukes the defender. Harris trying to run it up the field. He is, and he gets a pretty solid gain of about 7 on the play with some extra pushing after the play. But that was a good, solid play for the Steelers right there. You had Hendrickson and Broderick Jones get into it a little bit. So that's going to lead to 2nd and 3. See what Smith is cooking up here. Harris now behind Wilson. Wilson fakes the handoff once again, gets pressured, has to roll to his left and throws it incomplete. He's looking for Van Jefferson right there. So that's going to bring 3rd and 3 for the Steelers. Bengals wearing their alternate orange jerseys today. They I don't know. For me, I kind of liked what their older jerseys better. Or not their old jerseys, but the ones that they got rid of recently. Freiermuth in motion. He's now set on the outside. Play clock starting to run down. You got Warren in on this play. Wilson gets a snap, throws it, quick pass, intercepted. Pickens slipped, and he's taking it to the 30, to the 25, stiff arm to the 20, 15. Wilson gets knocked down, and that's a pick 6. That's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Taylor Britt with a pick 6. And Pickett, that could have been a flag right there. Britt kind of took Pickens down. It could have potentially have been a flag. But I don't know if there was enough contact right there. Because it looked like Pickens would have had him beat. But then he slipped. Extra point kick is up, and it kind of curves a little bit, but it's in. So the Bengals are up 7-0. Yeah, the one time we get pick 6 gets a shout out. It's one that I do not want. It's one that I do not want. I mean, thanks, Bengals. I guess, but oh well, man. Not a good start for the Steelers offense, for a struggling offense, by the way. Good start for a struggling Bengals defense, though. So, I mean, I didn't expect a pick 6 from the Bengals to be the first points of the game. So there you go. You got Justin Herbert right there doing his thing for like a 2-yard gain. Our Vikings starting to push it up the field a little bit with Sam Darnold. By the way, the the Vikings getting Danny Dimes. Are they thinking about benching Sam Darnold? Because I mean, what was the point of getting Danny Dimes? I don't think he's a terrible quarterback. Am I? I don't think he's a top quarterback. Maybe not even top 15 quarterback in the league. But you got Daniel Jones. Are you getting that just for a backup, just for if Donald gets hurt, or are you putting him in maybe because you think that Darnold probably isn't the best option for your team? That's interesting. That's interesting. I can't believe the Giants got rid of Daniel. Well, I could, but I didn't think they were going to get rid of Danny Dimes this season. They just gave him a pretty big contract and an extension, and this is only his second season on the contract, and they just cut the cord. So that's something else. I mean, the quality of play from Daniel Jones hasn't been good, but I mean, the New York Giants haven't been good either, and they probably won't be good for a little while. Vikings try to get an end zone shot right there. It was incomplete. Looks like the Chargers turned over the ball. Oh, Chargers fumbled the ball. All right, offense, let's start this over. So there's still 11:49 left in the first. Bengals just scored off of a pick six, and we got the kickoff after that. Let's see if it's returnable. Nope, it's kicked in the end zone, and it's taken a knee by Jaylen Warren. All right, they're showing a replay on this pick six. Like I said, Britt did make contact, and Pickens fell. Looked like they were looking for a flag, just never got it. Yeah, everybody offensively was looking for a flag. Maybe that's why it was returned for a pick six, because the Steelers' offense was just assuming that it was going to get called as a penalty. Maybe that's why it was so easy to return it. I don't know. But let's redo these things. It's another play action for Wilson. Wilson rolls right. That's a quick pass to Pat Fryer. Moved, and that's a nice gain of about 8 on the play. Maybe 9. Let's see where they mark it. But yeah, those aren't the kind of plays you want to make going up against Joe Burrow. And the room for error for Cincinnati in this point of the season is close to none. I mean, they could probably only afford maybe one loss, if even that. All right, you got Najee Harris in the backfield. It's a pitch play to Harris. Harris tries to get past the defender. He does, but that's only a gain of about a yard. So that's going to bring up third and short. Let's see what kind of play call they throw out here. They have been using Justin Fields in these third and shorts. Let's see if they put him out right now. I do like the fact that Arthur Smith has been putting Justin Fields, and I know people have been saying that the Steelers' play calling hasn't been all that good. Well, the production from the Steelers' offense hasn't been all that good, if we're being real here. All right. No, they're just going to keep Wilson in. Bengals defense playing really soft up front. Looks like they're going to bring pressure on the line. They do. And there's a quick pass to Harris. Easy first down past the 50. Spins, and he's down still on his feet, by the way. Wow. Nice big chunk play over there. And the Steelers are in Bengals territory inside the 40. After that, just easy first down. Like I said, Bengals defense was playing really soft. Really soft. They were just hoping that the pressure was going to be too much, but clearly it wasn't. Nice chunk play for the Steelers on just a regular 5-yard pass. Harris in the backfield once again, 2 receivers to the left. It's another handoff to Harris. Harris does another spin, and he's down at the 30-yard line this time. Still another good chunk play for the Steelers here. Another nice gain of 7. All right, so we got 2nd and 3. Looks Wilson drops back. It's another quick pass to Harris. Harris stiff arms a man, and he gets the first down. Down at about the 25. All right, now we're just under 9 minutes left in this first quarter. Ooh, Indianapolis with the touchdown, up 7-3 over the Colts. Harris still wants to get in the backfield. Wilson looks like he's changed up the play a bit. Wilson gets a snap. Play action. It's a screen pass to Harris. Harris turned up the field, kind of stumbles a little bit past the 20. And that was a awkward run from Najee, but he still gets about 9. Looked a little injured running the ball. He just kind of crouched on the sideline right there. It was an awkward run. He was getting yardage, but that's because there was good blocks up front, which how many times have we said that this year? Not much, but he was just kind of jogging a little awkward. Yeah, he's just kind of crouching on the sideline. Scotty two hotties on this play. All right. Wilson gets a snap. It's a quick pass to Pickens. Pickens gets past defenders. Pickens scores a touchdown. George Pickens on a quick pass, on a screen pass, gets in for a Steeler touchdown, and them towns are waving in Cincinnati. Nothing too special there. I mean, the receiver and tight end just picked up their block perfectly. Pickens was able to get past 2 defenders right there. Let's see if he stayed in bounds. Kept the foot in. Yep, that's a touchdown. I'm sure that wasn't Scotty Miller, but nonetheless, Chris Boswell won the extra point. This one curls again, but that one's good as well. Now I'm starting to think it might be a little windy over there too, because the extra points kind of just took a weird little curve. All right, so Steelers control the ball for a good chunk of for a couple minutes, you know. So in reality, I mean, nothing really happened if you think about it. Gave up a touchdown and he scored a touchdown for the Steelers offense, I guess, right? All tied up over there in Minnesota. JC6 able to push for the first down. Recently extended James Conner for that. And you know what? It's well-deserved, you know, because James Conner is actually a pretty solid running back. I mean, he was a really good running back in Pittsburgh. I'm not going to say he was the best running back when he was with the Steelers, you know. Maybe not even top. I mean, he was in top 5, maybe top 10 when he was with Pittsburgh. But, you know, he was solid. The reason why the Steelers didn't extend him, I believe, is because he was getting injured too much, you know. Okay, you know what? But the time that the offense finally scores a touchdown, they had to give up a touchdown before they scored a touchdown. So take that however you want to take it. They had to give up a touchdown before they scored a touchdown for the offense. But yeah, man, I mean, James Conner's been doing his thing in Arizona, and I mean, shoot, they're a pretty solid team so far this year. Let's see, 2nd and 4. Let's see if they feed Conner the ball again. They do. I only gained about a yard on that play, though. And notice how the Steelers didn't take any sort of, I mean, you could say they were playing conservative on that drive. I mean, they didn't really sling the ball. I mean, all these passes were quick passes. They weren't. I mean, a pass didn't go past 5 yards on that drive, and they were still able to push down the field like nothing against that Bengal defense. It was like checkdowns and stuff. It was either a check down, run, or screen, and the Bengals couldn't defend it. That's crazy. And obviously, when you think of Steelers Bengals, I mean, you think of that little rivalry that they had for a little while. Okay, kickoff is away. He takes big hit. He stopped before he gets to the 25. That's a good special teams play right there. But like I was saying, when you think of the Steelers-Bengals rivalry, you think of that 2015 season, where they had where they were just going back and forth. Bengals actually won the division, but then they played in the wild card round, and the Steelers were able to get the best of them in that game, which, I mean, honestly, was a really good game. But let's see here. Burrow gets a snap, fakes the handoff. Watt brings pressure. He's still able to get it off to his tight end, Gesicki, but that's only a gain of about 2 on the play. Coverage was good for the Steelers right there. But yeah, man, I mean, since 2015, that rivalry really hasn't been that great. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of been up and down. It's more of a rivalry now because since Joe Burrow's got in the mix. All right, running back to Burrow's right. Burrow gets snapped. It's another quick pass to Gesicki, and he gains about 6 on that play. So it's going to bring 3rd and short for Cincinnati. Man, Gesicki's been kind of traveling around. He was with Miami. Then I think he played for the Patriots last year. And now he's with Cincinnati. So you got three seasons with 3 different teams. Let's see how Harris is. Let's see if he comes back. All right, Joe Burrow alone in the backfield, so they're probably going to throw it. Burrow gets a snap. Has time, kind of scrambles a little bit, gets it downfield, throws it complete to T. Higgins for the first down. That's a nice gain of about 15 right there for the Bengals. And that's one thing you know about the Bengals as well. They're going to throw the ball. I mean, they're not a super run-heavy team. They rely on Joe Burrow. So if Joe Burrow isn't having a good game, Cincinnati probably isn't having a good game, What? Oh, shoot. Should be plugged in. Oh, my laptop's starting to act up, saying that it isn't plugged in. I got to check this. All right. I don't know what's going on with my laptop right here. So it's the Bengals got another first down. They get the handoff to the running back. He turns up the field. Oh, he gets blocks up front. Past the 20, 15, 10, 5. Does he get to the end zone? Looks like he did. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Brown made it look easy right there. Perfectly blocked for the Bengals line. Wow. Oh, damn. I guess he did unplug. Okay, there we go. Okay. After that replay, looks like he might be just short. I mean, if he's short, I mean, he's short by like 3 inches, if even that. Looks like his elbow was down like that close. I mean, they're literally at the goal line here on first and goal. Yeah, they're okay. So they're gonna mark them short, but I mean, their noses are past the goal line for the offensive line. The offensive line is going to be right there, but their noses are going to be past the goal line. Okay, not as generous as I thought the spot was going to be. A little further than I thought. They're just going to hand off once again to Brown, and he's able to slide into the end zone this time for the touchdown. Chase Brown with the good drive. After I said that they're not a running team. So, I mean, I guess he proved me wrong. Roberts tried to make a play right there. He tried. But a quick, easy drive for the Bengals right there. On 6 plays, 75 yards. All right, extra point time for Cincy. Kicks up and is right down the middle. Bengals up 14-7 here in the first quarter. I mean, it was really off that big play off of Brown, and then he was able to punch it in right after. Shoot. Well, let's see how the offense responds. Damn, some of these games are already getting close to the end of the first quarter. I got Kyler Murray running a draw play, trying to get something. Oh, he passes the ball to Connor. Are they going to say that it was an illegal forward pass? He might have been past the line of scrimmage. Yep, they're going to call it. Wow. So Kyler Murray, it looked like it was a draw play. He ran up a little bit. He just barely passed the line of scrimmage, or they're going to call it illegal man downfield. Oh, that's what it was. Illegal man downfield. Damn. That brings 2nd and 19 for Kyler and the Cardinals. Gets the snap. Throws it complete. Tries to dodge defenders. He's losing yards here. He lost like 2 yards trying to juke defenders out. Man, I felt like I was watching Deontay Johnson right there. Hey, man. Sometimes Deontay Johnson would have the first down, but then he'd move back, try to just juke everybody out. It'd be like 3rd down. They get it complete to Deontay. He'd be past the first down, but since he's trying to juke defenders, he winds up being short of the first down. That's what that play reminded me of right there. I got 7-6 over there in New England. Hey, man, I hear a lot of Patriot fans, very, very optimistic about Drake May. And you know what? I think he's doing pretty solid over there in Foxborough, man. I really do. Just the team is just bad right now. All right, you got the kickoff, and you got another touchback for the Steelers, so they'll take it at the 30. But, yeah, the Patriots team is just bad. Seven games decided by 7 points or fewer for the Bengals. I mean, yeah, the Cincinnati has been in pretty much every game. that they've played in. They've been in every game. I can't remember them getting blown out yet this season. Are they going to put Cordell Patterson in? They give it to Cordell Patterson. He kind of slips a little bit. Gains about 2. Probably could have got more if he didn't, but that was his first carry of the game. Let's hope Najee could get back into it, man. All right, the Jersey Jets score a touchdown right there. Wow, New York's lost 7 of the last 8. That's crazy. 2nd and 8 for the Steelers. Looks like Najee might be back in. You got 2 receivers set. Fakes the handoff. Throws it kind of low. They're going to call it incomplete. They're saying it hit the ground. He was looking for Jefferson right there. Sorry, that was Cordell Patterson. That was in the backfield. But nonetheless, incomplete. Just undershot his man. See, did it hit the ground? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, Russell's got to warm up that ball, or warm up that arm a little bit, you know? Come on, I know it's cold. He's got to get used to these cold games. He's not in the NFC West anymore. He's in the AFC North, and it gets cold over there in those rivalry games. Play clock starting to run down. They need to run a snap. Wilson, do they get the snap off? It looks like they did. Pressure comes. Those that complete to Pickens. Pickens turns out the field for a first down. Spins, gets past the 50, gets hit. He's down about the 46 of Cincinnati. There's a flag thrown, hopefully after the play. There was a late flag. Let's see what the refs are talking about right here. Unsportsmanlike conduct. They're gonna call unsportsmanlike conduct on George Pickens. Let's see for what? For what? I'm not too sure. Pickens almost dropped that ball, by the way, when he was running it. Okay, let's see the unsportsmanlike conduct. I mean, I guess, yeah. Okay, so it's still a Steeler first down, just 15 yards back now. So, I mean, I don't think he did anything too crazy. Was it unnecessary? Yes, it most definitely was unnecessary to do that. But hey, he didn't do anything too bad. All right, Warren's in. It's a play action. Gets out to Pat Freiermuth, who tries to break a tackle. He cannot get past the defenders. That's again about 2. Running a lot of play actions here on these last 2 drives. But yeah, I don't think it was like that necessary to throw a flag, you know. All right, so we got 2nd and 7. Steelers have 2 receivers to the right. Wilson alone in the backfield. Wilson gets the snap. Rolls to his right. Throws it complete. It's a first down for Washington right there. So I was trying to figure out who that was. Darnell Washington for the first down. Man, he jumped a little bit. I'm not really sure why, but I mean, I guess they got like an extra yard. Van Jefferson in motion. He's now set to the left. Warren to Wilson's right. Wilson looks like he's changed up the play. He's got to hurry up. Play clock running down. They're going to have to call timeout. A flag is thrown. Delay of game. I mean, you tried to switch the play too many times right there, Russ. Najee Harris just standing on the sideline, not looking very happy. All right. Russ gets the snap, throws it complete to Patterson. That's a nice little play. Again, another check down. Like they haven't taken a shot in this game. You know, none of these passes have been over 10 yards. I mean, they've gotten pass plays that were over 10 yards, but Wilson hasn't really been slinging it. Wilson, and another check down to Patterson. That's another first down. I mean, it's working. It is. I mean, it's weird, but I guess you could do that against a struggling defense like the Bengals. Like, I guess. Okay, Stewart's running no huddle here. Patterson's still in as a running back. They got two receivers to the right. Van Jefferson in motion again. And he just steps back to where he was. Bengals secondary kind of playing a little soft. It's a handoff to Patterson. Patterson tries to turn it up to the outside. He's able to juke the defender, and he's able to get a first down. Nice play for Patterson right there. That's a gain of about 13 on the play. But, I mean, if you're paying attention to these plays, the Steelers aren't doing anything crazy. Patterson in the backfield. Wilson looks like he's changed up the play again. Let's see if they run it. Van Jefferson moving to the other side. It's a pitch play to Patterson. He's able to juke past the defender past the line, and he's able to get about a yard on the play. Now, we've been saying that this is where the Steelers struggle when they're on the opposing side of the field. You have a Bengals man down. And he's struggling. He's trying to get up on his own. He's struggling to get up right now. But like I was saying, this is where the Steelers offense has been struggling. You know, and it's been like that for like 2 years. When they get to the opposite side of the field, they just don't know how to cash in. I don't know the logic behind it. I really don't. I really don't. All right, looks like they're going to try to get Najee Harris back in. So they should be able to run one last play before the first quarter ends. I mean, there's only 5 seconds left, but let's see how things turn out. Yeah, I mean, they could have stopped it. They could have just let the quarter end, I guess. And in the multi-screen I'm in, this is, well, I'm not in it right now, but it's this quarter's been the longest quarter out of all of them. You know, when we were at 6 minutes left in this quarter, every other game was only at 1 minute. Okay, so they're going to reset the game clock to 10 seconds. So just have it 2nd and 8 near the red zone. They're 3 yards away from the red zone. Here on 2nd and 8. Patterson's still in. You have 2 receivers on each side. Wilson and shotgun. They just try to make a hard count. So they didn't run a play. They were just trying to make the Bengals jump off sides. I would have just ran a play. I mean, you have 10 seconds there. And you're losing. I mean, time isn't a huge factor in the game yet, since you're only in the first quarter, but since you're down, I would have just ran a play. You know, running a play is not going to hurt you either to end the quarter. But that's just me. I don't know. All right, Atlanta up 7-6 over the Chargers right now. They got a 3rd and 1. Let's see where they're at, though. Man, New England getting nothing but field goals in that game. They're up 9-7, though. I guess they're just trying to play like the Steelers, huh? Oh, man. You know, Anthony Richardson's been playing a lot better ball. Oh, he kind of fumbled that snap. He's able to get it back and get a first down. How about the Jersey Jets up 14-0 over the Seattle Seahawks? But, I mean, the Jets are pretty much out of the playoffs. I don't even think they can make the playoffs at this point. I mean, they're not mathematically out. But, I mean, they're at that point where they need a bunch of teams to lose, and they need a win out to make the playoffs. So, I don't – oh, they're 3-8. They're 3-8. So, if they could win out, I mean, I guess they could squeeze into the playoffs. But, I don't think anybody sees them winning out. Winning a couple games for the Jets, yes, I do think they can. I do. You know what? They could probably even win the majority of the rest of the games. But to win out, I don't think they are. I don't see it happening. I got Kyler Murray shotgun on 1st down, gets the snap, throws it, screen pass to Connor, who can't hang on to it. He looks like he was trying to run up field before he was getting the ball. He kind of bobbled it. Just couldn't hang on. It was a bit of a high throw from Murray, but he still should have been able to catch it. It was definitely catchable. All right. So we got the start of the second quarter. Steelers just flip sides, but they're still on the Bengals side of the field. At the 23, 2nd and 8. Wilson in shotgun. Gets the snap. Has time to throw it. Throws it down the field for Calvin Austin for a touchdown. Touchdown, Calvin Austin. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game. That's a good play right there. Man, it was a guy with the big old Steeler chain and the championship. Did he have possession of the ball? Yes, he did. All right, that was a good pass. That was a good pass, Russ. You know, I know it's tougher to warm up that arm in cold weather. He's not used to it. Boswell, perfect snap, perfect kick. All right, we got a tie game here. Like I said, I'm expecting a good game. I am. I'm expecting a good game here because the Bengals aren't that bad of a team. You know what? I would call them a good team if they weren't 4-7. You know, they might be the best 4-7 team we have ever seen in NFL history. But that being said, they have a good offense, you know, maybe even top in the league. I'm not even too sure on their numbers, but they're not a bad team. They've been in every game that they've played in. What's going on, Andrew? Now, I know you're happy from yesterday. You know, I know Notre Dame just had to beat USC yesterday, all right? So congrats on that, Andrew. Congrats on that. Your Fighting Irish was able to beat the Trojans. Hey, you know what? USC actually stayed in that game a lot longer than I thought they were because after the way they looked against UCLA, I wasn't expecting that good of a game. All right, kickoff underway here after the touchdown. Looks like it's going to be a touchback. Yes, sir, it's a touchback. Yeah, I mean, Notre Dame's just a better team than SC. I mean, it is what it is. I wasn't expecting a good year from the Trojans, anyways. Going into the Big Ten. Man, it was always have a great game. Yeah, yeah. Our Bengals have 3 receivers to the left. It's a quick pass to Jamar Chase. He's able to get past the defender. He gets about 8 on that play. A lot of screen passes in this game. It's almost like I'm watching a college game. I don't know. I guess specifically USC because they throw a lot of screen passes for some reason. All right, so we're going to call that a gain of 7 on the play. Oh, you have one-on-one on Jamar Chase right there. Looks like Dante Jackson's on him. It's a handoff play to Brown. Brown able to get past the first guy, and he's past the 50 for a first down. Oh, that wasn't Brown. That was their other running back. Shoot. Oh, yeah, I had a good Thanksgiving, man. It was, I mean, shoot. We always do it up for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, man. It was cool. It was cool. Steelers look like they're going to be pressured. That might have been false start. They didn't get the call. Burrow's able to throw it downfield. Incomplete. Overthrew it. They did call a flag. Are they going to call pass interference on JPJ? It looked like the offensive line moved before the snap came. It did. And yeah, that's definitely holding right there, Porter. Yep, Porter Jr. always gets at least one penalty on him every game. Okay, they're going to call holding. It's not pass interference, it's holding. You know, it did happen inside the first 5 yards, I think. Shoot, man. Damn, the Commanders are up 27-0. Shows look like they're bring some pressure. They do. Play action pass. Bobbled by Higgins, and it's incomplete. It just fell right out of his hands. That was a bullet by Burrow. He just couldn't hang on to it. That's Steeler football right there. I guess, you know. Opposing receivers just dropping passes. Steelers show pressure. They drop back, though. Burrow scrambling. Going to run for it. And he slides. That's a gain. That's a nice gain of about 8 right there. So that's going to bring a 3rd and about 3 for the Bengals. Okay, we're going to say 3rd and 2. I mean, shoot, Burrow's showing off his legs. And he doesn't do that too often. All right, Bengals 1 for 2 on 3rd down conversion so far. They run the play. Burrow has time. Going to scramble a little bit. Gets it complete to his running back. That's a first down. He's down about the 30 right there. My Cowboys won also. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't watch much of that game, man. I didn't watch too much of the game. But, you know, they're winning. They're winning. I'm not sure. Okay. My thing is, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, so I don't know if winning is the best thing for them. I don't know. But, I mean, we'll take a win whenever they can, I guess. All right, Bengals get a nice little check down play for about 3. I gotta see what the rest of the Cowboys schedule looks like. Because I mean they're not completely out of it. They're not. I mean, they're gonna have to be practically perfect to get into the playoffs if they can. Play clock starting to run down. Burrow's able to get the snap off. Patrick Queen brings pressure. Burrow able to get past it. There's a flag call. Let's see if they call it on the Steelers on Patrick Queen right there, but it was an incomplete pass. Not sure what the flag would be on. Maybe holding? Okay, they'll call holding on the offense. So that's going to bring back the Bengals. See the replay? I didn't see holding. Maybe it's on the other side. Oh, yeah, that's holding. That's holding. Okay, so that's why Patrick Queen wasn't able to get the sack right there. You know, we haven't really seen a big play from TJ Watt in about 2 weeks. Maybe it's joining him on camera. Steelers trying to bring some pressure. Burrow able to get it out complete. Middle field to Gesicki for an easy first down for the Bengals. And right now, this Bengal offense is getting the best of the Steelers defense. You had a linebacker on a tight end right there, and the tight end just smoked Patrick Queen. Hey, man, Gesicki's pretty fast for a tight end. Now that after seeing that replay, Gesicki's pretty quick, man. All right, Bengals now in the red zone on first down. It's a fake handoff. Steelers bring some pressure. Burrow throws it. End zone incomplete, but that's definitely a flag. That is most definitely a flag in the end zone. The receiver got practically tackled right there. Oh, okay, that was a little bit of a flop, but it was definitely contact. I don't think it was. Probably wasn't a catchable pass, but shoot. Oh, well. So the Bengals have it from the 1. Man, it's been a tough drive for Porter. Bengals have it in fullback formation. It's a run play. Oh, Cam Hayward with a big hit. That's a loss of about 4, probably 3 on the play. You knew they were going to run the ball. Brown's been having his way with the Steelers defense so far in this half. Not on that play, though. Not on that play. Wow, Washington up 28-0 on Tennessee. I mean, I guess Tennessee isn't that good of a team, but still, 28 points in the first half with still 10 minutes left is impressive. Play clock running down for the Bengals. Looks like they're just going to take a timeout. Washington needs to win today too. I maybe that's why they're just playing a lot harder today because I mean, they're on a 3-game losing streak, something like that. But yeah, these Bengals have been pushing it down the field these past 3 drives because the first time they scored, it was a pick 6 for the Bengals defense. Yeah, Bengals defense did something this game. So, I mean, Yeah, I'm just saying they haven't done much this season. So it's looking like they might bring some pressure. They bring some. Watt trying to get in there. Burrow with a jump pass complete to Chase for a touchdown. Damn. Touchdown Cincinnati. Pressure was there. Burrow felt it. He was able to get past it and just get it to his number one receiver. It's a little bit of holding, but not enough to throw a flag. They were playing zone. All right, extra point is up for the Bengals, and we got a 21-14 game here with 9:52 left in the second. Damn, this is the kind of game I was expecting. This is not surprising me at all. You know what? Maybe the Steelers might have to score 40 points to win. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. All right, let's see what's going on over there in Atlanta. Damn, see, that game's already almost halftime. Oh, man. You know what? Okay, see, Joe Burrow should actually be in these MVP conversations. I get his team isn't the best. But, I mean, the numbers are there for Burrow. I don't like that I'm defending a quarterback in the AFC North. But, I mean, he's having a career season. Burrow is. That should be at least somewhat acknowledged. He should be at least in the conversation for MVP. That stupid thing. It's plugged in, man. I don't know why this charger for the computer keeps doing that, but oh well. All right, so the Chargers have it in the red zone, down by 1. 2nd and 10. Herbert gets a snap. Halftime throws it. Middle field. Incomplete. He's looking for his tight end right there. But, I mean, inevitably, the MVP trophy is probably going to go to Lamar or honestly, I'd probably give it to Josh Allen. I don't know who else would win that award right now other than those two. The Chargers are going to have to settle for a field goal right there. Man, a stupid thing. My laptop keeps on making these noises because it's charging. Oh, well. All right. So, I mean, kickoff after that Bengals touchdown. This was returnable. Short kick in the landing zone. Patterson's going to take it past the 30. And he's down about the runs out of bounds at about the 30, 33. Just a little bit of talking right there. Oh yeah, I did see that the Ohio State and Michigan fight. Yeah. Okay. See, Ohio State was like super favored in that game. They should have beaten Michigan by a lot. So I mean, maybe that's why they were extra upset. I mean, I get you don't want opposing flag on your midfield logo, but Ohio State should have won that game. And everybody knows that. Wilson throws it, completes a Patterson on a nice chunk play. Steelers are past the 50 into Bengal territory. For a nice gain right there. But I mean, yeah, it's just. I was hearing people talk about it. You know, I mean, you showed more fight after the game rather than in the game for Ohio. Wilson hands it off to Harris back in the game. Harris able to break a couple tackles, and he's down for a gain of about 9. Flag after the play. It was thrown a bit in the backfield. Let's see what this is called on. Harris is kind of reacted funny to it. Was it a face mask or something? Oh, all right. It's a face mask. Hey, Harris. Okay, yeah, that was definitely a face mask. I think Harris was just looking for the flag. Because he kind of pointed at it like that. Oh, I've never seen that before. Barkley and Derrick Henry are just playing like crazy this season. I guess they just needed a change of scenery and a good team. Wilson throws a check down. Harris tries to stiff arm a man. Couldn't do it. Looks like a call forward progress now. That's a gain of about 5, maybe 6. But I mean, Barkley was always at top 5 in the league, you know, on the field. You could even say he was number 1 when he was on the field, when he was a Giant. It's just, he just got hurt a lot. He's got hurt a lot. Looks like they're called false start here on the Steelers offense. But better for the Giants that they didn't try to re-sign Barkley, I guess. You know, I mean, we all see what the Giants are going through right now. They're not going through a good time. You know, they decided to pay Daniel Jones over a Barkley, which most definitely they're seeing that was a terrible decision. So there's that 3 receivers to the left. It's a handoff play to Harris. Harris gets to about the 20. All right, so they're back to where they were, I guess. There's another flag. It was a late flag again. See what the refs are cooking up here. They're talking it over. Unnecessary roughness on the Bengals defense. Okay, see, on Mike Hilton, former Steeler. All right, I got to see this, though. I got to see what happened. You know what? I'm a Steeler fan. And that was not unnecessary roughness. That was, I mean, they were both getting chippy with each other. So there's that 2 receivers to the right. It's a toss play to Harris. Harris able to get blocks. Harris able to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Steelers got 20 points on the board in the first half. With the extra point to go. Good blocks up front. Darnell Washington getting in there. I mean, it was just a wide open lane for Najee. All he had to do was just run forward. That is all he had to do. And we have a shootout in Cincinnati. Extra point is up and good. 21-21 with 7:19 left in the second quarter. And the Steelers offense is doing exactly what I said they should be doing. Yeah, no, it was. It was. That was, I mean, both guys were pushing and shoving. It was an exchange. It's not like Hilton only just like pushed him or something crazy. You know, I didn't agree with the call. I'm not going to be biased there. All right, Kirk changing the Falcons have to punt the ball away. Man, this Steeler game is really behind compared to the rest of them. Sheesh. Hey man, this Steeler game might end like at 2:30. Our time, of course. You know what? It was my prediction to be a high-scoring game. I would like to think the Steelers defense should get more stops. Then again, okay. See, the Bengals offense hasn't put up 21 points on the Steelers defense. Man, this Charger, bro. And this charger for this laptop's getting on my nerves just a little bit. But yeah, the Bengals have scored 2 touchdowns offensively. But they've looked really good in those last 2 drives. So, I mean, shoot. We'll see. I mean, we'll see how the second half turns out, because both teams are going to try to make adjustments. But, I mean, we're still far off from the second half. I mean, we have enough time to where a team can score over 30 points in this first. There's still practically half the quarter left. This is just how Bengals games have been this season. So right now, the Steelers are playing the Bengals game. Steelers are not playing Steeler football. They're playing Bengals football. All right, we got the kickoff. Boswell gets it away. See if it's returnable. He returns it from the end zone. Takes it up to the 20, 25, past the 30. Breaks the tackle. He's down close to the 40. Wow, that turned out to be a pretty nice return for the Bengals right there. They're going to get some pretty nice field position. You know what? Yeah, give credit to both offensive lines. I mean, they've been doing pretty good. All right, first down for the Bengals. Burrow and shotgun. It's a handoff play. He gains a decent chunk of about 5, maybe even 6 right there. Oh, they're giving 4 on the play. Man, and Washington has a chance to just run up that score. I mean, they could finish it at by halftime. If they score another touchdown, I mean, that's practically game. Chase in motion. He's now to the left. Burrow and shotgun with this running back to his right. Burrow gets a snap, throws it complete. Oh, is he inbounds? He was a big hit. Let's see if they call it a catch. Okay, looks like they're going to call it complete. Let's see. He gets 1 foot down. Okay, his elbow touches. This is the best replay of my life. So he's bring pressure. Bro, able to get the throw off complete. Oh, that could have been a bigger play, but the receiver just kind of slipped a little bit. All right, let's see. On the road, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter anymore. Yeah, that was a complete. In real time, it looked close, though. Yeah, no, that was a solid catch. In real time, it looked closer than what it really was. I think it was more impressive that he was able to hang on to that ball. 2nd and 4 for the Bengals. 5.5 minutes left. Play clock starting to run down. Gets a handoff to Brown. Brown able to get up front. They're going to give him the first. Unless they're going to call for progress. Yeah, no, they give him the first. Okay, so the only game that's not close to halftime either is the Jersey Jets game. I guess that one's a little high scoring too. Not as high scoring as this one, though. Just under 5 minutes left in the second. First down for the Bengals. Chase in motion. Burrow fakes the handoff. Steelers brings some pressure. Watt gets it. Tackle. Fumble. Fumble. Steelers get the ball. That is a Steeler football right there. TJ Watt on the strip sack. That is the first defensive play we've seen from both teams, from either side, since that pick six. We've been saying TJ Watt has been kind of quiet these past 2 weeks while he made a splash play right there. That's right. That's right. Let's go. All right, man. Okay, so the Colts and the Patriots is looking like a pretty good game over there. 16-14 New England. Cardinals and Vikings have 17 seconds left in that quarter. Looks like Arizona's close to kicking a field goal. That has been nothing but field goals. Okay, they're in the red zone. Kyler Murray alone in the backfield. Looks like there's a timeout call over there. Oh, Patriots get a big play right there. Damn. All right. Yeah. It looks like if Arizona plays their cards right, they'll be up by 3 at halftime. I mean, they could do just like a quick little play, maybe even like a quick few yards run, and then clock it and then kick a field goal or something. 17 seconds. Because they don't have any timeouts that I'm seeing. I mean, Minnesota called their timeout, or they're probably just going to take a shot at the end zone. A couple shots in the end zone, because they're in the red zone. So let's see. Murray gets the snap, throws it. Pass complete for the first down. Middle of the field, inbounds. They're going to have to clock the ball. I mean, they have enough time to. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. They're able to clock it with 2 seconds left. That's going to bring out the field goal unit over there. Wow, TJ Watt has the second most forced fumbles in Steeler history. I got Jalen Warren in the backfield. Wilson fakes the handoff. Rolls, throws it to Warren. Warren gets blocks up front, gets the first down, spin, still on his feet past the 40 to the 35, gets down at about the 31. Big play for the Steelers offense, and this is exactly how I said they're going to need to show up in this game. This is exactly what I said they should do. And they're, like I said, they're not doing anything crazy. Offensive line is just doing their thing this game or in this half. picking up blocks. Warren again in the backfield once again to Wilson's right. Wilson fakes the handoff again. Has time. Rolls right, kind of slips a little bit and throws it down incomplete. Bengals are trying to run with the ball, but that is an incomplete pass. All right, looks like they're trying to see if there was intentional grounding. I mean, there was a receiver right there. Man, that was just more of like a toss. You know, that wasn't a traditional football pass, I guess. That was like a sidewinder, you know. I mean, Wilson played a little baseball, right? So we have two receivers to the left, one at the bottom of the screen, one-on-one with Pickens, I believe. Wilson gets the snap, rolls right, throws it incomplete. He was looking for Pickens right there. And he wasn't really open. I don't know what he was trying to throw. Why he was trying to throw the ball to Pickens right there. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Steelers. Damn, Wilson's already close to 200 yards passing. Wilson gets it. Has time. Throws it incomplete. Frymouth couldn't hang on to it. So now looks like we're going to be aiming for a long field goal here, I believe. I would think. All right. Boswell and the field goal unit come out. Boswell did miss one last week from 57 yards. This one not as far, from 50 yards. No real elements here. Looks like it might be a little bit. There's no real wind on that side of the field. From the right hash. Snap good. Kick is good. Steelers now up 24-24 or 24-21 with their first lead of the game, with 3:31 left in the first half. Mr. Reliable right there. Mr. Reliable, Chris Boswell. Gets the Steelers the lead. Hey man, what's up with the Commanders? I mean, it's either they lose in a bit of a close game or they just blow out teams. When Washington wins, they just straight blow teams out. All right, so the Cardinals were able to get that field goal before the half. So they're up 9-6 at the half. Sounds like a really exciting game. All right, Patriots looking to close things on 4th and 6 in field goal range with a chip shot field goal. Let's see if they get it. Oh, he missed it. Oh, that was blocked. Someone definitely got a hand on that. That was, if not, he just completely shanked it. Oh, I got to see a replay on that. It had to be blocked up front, right? No, he shanked it. Wow, that was a snap was good. Well, there was nothing wrong with the snap. He was looking at his snapper like, what was that? But yeah, it wasn't a bad snap. It was just a bad kick. All right, Indianapolis 6-0. They're going to head to halftime. Patriots up 16-14. Every game is close. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess the Steelers game has been having a lot of commercial breaks because of the scoring. So, I guess that evened out a little bit. Hey, this is one of my favorite times of the year, if not my favorite time of the year. December football. Okay, so they're showing Hard Knocks with the AFC North, which I'm interested in because, I mean, the Steelers play in the AFC North. If it was any other division, I don't think I'd care if I'm being real. But where is it showing it at? It just promoted it right now, but it doesn't show what it's on or anything. I got the kickoff. There's a touchback. Bengals get it from the 30. But I guess I got to look it up. Where Hard Knocks is going to be on. I know it used to be on HBO. Because what? Inside the NFL, I believe, is on Paramount Plus, right? So maybe Hard Knocks is going to be on Paramount Plus? I don't know. It wasn't. It didn't give really any specifics right there. All right, 1st and 10. Burrow and shotgun with his running back to his right. You got two receivers to the top of the screen. Burrow fakes the handoff, throws it complete to Chase. Chase trying to get past defenders, trying to juke him out. Gets past a little bit. That's again about 8 for the Bengals on the first play of the drive. Oh, they're getting 6. I'm tripping. I guess his knee was down way beforehand. You got the Houston Texans up 6-3 over Jacksonville. Hey man, is Houston all right? Does Houston have a problem? 2nd and 4, Burrow fakes the handoff. Or no, it is a handoff to Hill. Hill might have been short. Looks like he was just short of the first down. His body did get past it, but I believe his knee was down beforehand. Yes, they're going to call it 3rd and 1. Yeah. You know what? I wouldn't mind if NFL games are on Netflix. If the Sunday ticket's on Netflix, as long as it's not too expensive, you know? That's all I got to say on that. All right, Steelers call their first timeout. Man, this has been a long first half. But yeah, it didn't show. I'll look into it because I'm interested to watch Hard Knocks this time around. It's been a while since I watched one, but I gotta know what it's gonna be on. It just advertised it to me. It didn't show me where it was gonna be on. All right, 3rd and 1 for the Bengals here. They're in shotgun formation, which is interesting. You got one-on-one on both sides. Steelers bring some pressure. Burrow rolls to his right. Pump fakes. Throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. We got to stop, ladies and gentlemen. Steelers got to stop. 2 stops in a row. I say a turnover and a stop. Oh, man. Oh, Chase did get open. He just wasn't looking that way. He had a roll to his right. I think Chase was to the left. Bengals showing that they're going to go for it. Offense still out there on 4th and 1. Let's see if they try. Oh, they jump off sides. Oh, we're going to call false start. Oh, it's false start on Sids. Let's see. Both teams are saying that it's on each other. They're kind of pointing at each other like it's a Spider-Man meme. I'm just doing what they're doing. Both teams are doing it. False start on the offense, so the Bengals are probably not going to go for it on 4th after that. It was on the center. Oh, no, it wasn't on the center. Okay, so the Steelers did move first, but they weren't past the line. So okay, Bengals were partially right because the Steelers did move. He just wasn't past the line of scrimmage. So that's gonna force Cincinnati to punt the ball. We still haven't got to this 2-minute warning of the second quarter. I mean, we will after this punt, but I mean that's something. So it's bringing a lot of pressure to try to block that punt, but he's able to get a booming kickoff, and it's spiraling. They're gonna get it inside their own 20 to start off their drive. Wonder how aggressive they're going to be. I mean, they still have 2 timeouts, 156 left in the second. I believe this is the only game going on right now. Okay, so Jerry Jones was interviewed because I did watch the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. Fortunately or unfortunately, however you want to say. And Jerry Jones said that Netflix is the future of watching NFL games. He said that. Jerry Jones said that. Mr. Jones. So I don't know if he knows something that we don't. Maybe the NFL is going to make a deal with Netflix. I mean, if we're being honest, Netflix has been kind of taking a downward, just not been doing very well these past few years. I mean, they've been charging their customers or whatever you want to call them as more, I guess. I mean, Netflix has been kind of going downhill with all these streaming services and things like that. But now it seems like they're starting to gain more. I mean, they're getting WWE now. I'm sure they're going to make a lot of money off of that. Maybe they could get the NFL. I mean, I think getting the WWE alone, I mean, they're only getting Raw, but just getting that alone when it's hot, that might be beneficial for Netflix, But maybe they do get the NFL. I'm not sure how long this YouTube TV contract is for. But like I said, I wouldn't be against them doing it on Netflix as long as they don't charge too much because, I mean, you're already paying a subscription for Netflix. I mean, they didn't charge anything for that Mike Tyson fight. All right. So it's have a 1st and 10 from their 19. Wilson and shotgun. They have 2 receivers on both sides. Wilson gets a snap, throws it quick to Pat Freiermuth, who gets a gain of about 8. Steelers going in a no huddle, trying to figure things out. Steelers in the same formation as they were last play. Warren to Wilson's right. Wilson gets snap off. It's a handoff to Warren, who gets the first down, and he gets past the 30 for a nice little gain. Bengals try to push Warren a little bit, not really too sure why. Wilson trying to control this offense. Different formation out there. He gets a snap, throws it to Freiermuth. Freiermuth gets it to about the 40. Another solid gain of about 7. They have 2 timeouts, so they don't need to rush it too much. I guess they want to save their timeouts. We're now under a minute left in the second quarter. Wilson now alone in the backfield. Wilson gets a snap. Fakes the run. Rolls left. Throws it complete on a nice chunk play to Freiermuth for the first down. They're now in Bengal territory near the 40 and near field goal range. And he was able to get out of bounds, so that stops the clock with 46 seconds left with 2 timeouts. So Steelers have a lot of time to score to get in the end zone. So let's see. Steelers have two receivers on each side once again. Warren's still in the game. He's now to Wilson's left. Bengals bring some pressure. Wilson gets it out to Calvin Austin, who takes another big hit. Big hit from the Bengals right there. Steelers call timeout. That was a short play for the short gain for the Steelers. Yeesh. Oh, Britt was on the hit. He was the one who got the pick six earlier in this game. Starting to flex a little bit on him. Hey, man, I don't like Calvin Austin getting hit so much like this, man. He's like the smallest dude out there. All right, so they call that again a 6. So there's been showing a similar formation this entire drive. Wilson gets it. Scrambles a little bit. Now tosses it to Warren. Warren gets the first down. He's tackled inbounds. They're going to hurry it up. Trying to get to the line. Now there's 20 seconds left on the clock. Then you have run a play. They do. Wilson throws it complete to Warren for a first down. Now you need to call a timeout. You wasted too much time. Call timeout. Call timeout. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We still got a timeout left. What are we doing? 4, 3, 2, 1. What was that? Okay, Steelers finally call a timeout. What in the world was that? You just wasted so much clock right there. What are we, the Chicago Bears? That was terrible. You had the timeout. You take it. Take the timeout. You know, and maybe you wouldn't even have gotten the touchdown, but I mean, at least you could have taken a shot in the end zone after that play. I mean, there was still a lot of time left. Okay, so now there's 3 seconds left. 34-yarder for Boswell. Snap good. Kick is hooks a little bit, but it's still in. So the Steelers have a 6-point lead. Going into halftime, we have a score of 27-21. Steelers will get it at the half. But I mean, what was that? I mean, like I said, maybe you don't even score a touchdown after that. You know, I mean, you could have ran a few, like 2 plays. You could have ran 2 plays if you called the timeout. You could have. But I guess you want to do the Chicago Bear challenge and just run out the clock. Luckily, they took the timeout before they ran the play. Wilson was about to run the play. So I guess silver lining was you stopped Wilson from running that play. Because if not, then, I mean, you wouldn't even have scored at the half. Wow, that was terrible. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Well, I mean, I guess it could have been worse, right? I guess it could have been worse. But, I mean, Mike Tomlin, or, I mean, I don't even know if it was Mike Tomlin. I mean, Wilson knew how much time was left. Well, yeah, at least they got a field goal, I guess. You know, they potentially could have got more, but, you know, we'll take the lead. We'll take the lead. Let's just hope that doesn't come to bite us afterwards, because that was pretty stupid. That was pretty stupid. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty stupid. Oh wow, we were that close from being the Bears. We were that close. That okay, and that was one of the things I wanted to talk about too. The Chicago Bears getting a new head coach after that. Firing their head coach after that. Um, yeah, I don't know what Chicago was doing for that play. I mean, there was what? There was a lot of they could have I don't know. I don't know what was going on with Chicago right there. I mean, we'll see. I mean, Caleb Williams has actually been doing pretty solid his past couple starts. I'm not saying he's been playing great, but he's been looking better. See, that's the thing with starting these rookies. It's a hit or miss because sometimes it could hurt the rookies. Sometimes, I mean, yeah, they could come out and just be balling, but that doesn't happen all the time in the NFL. So I mean, Williams is starting to adapt. You could tell in his game. Looks like he's even starting to get a little bit more comfortable out there. Now I just think he's just with the Bears, and this is not working out. But I mean, the Bears they don't have a terrible roster, and you could just fit a couple pieces in where they need it and get a good head coach, and they'll be just fine. I think in Chicago, or maybe the Bears are just cursed. I don't know. Ooh, Trevor Lawrence took a big hit after just getting injured, by the way. Damn. Huh, looks. Oh, wow. Lawrence got taken out of the game in his first game back. Trevor Lawrence, who was previously the highest paying quarterback in the NFL, just came back from injury and now he's injured once again. Now that title goes to Mr. Dak Prescott, who's also injured. We live in a weird timeline where Dak Prescott and Trevor Lawrence are the two highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL. Yeah, I mean, Houston got kind of lucky with CJ Stroud. I mean, Houston did things right because they got pieces to build around CJ Stroud. So they did it right. They did the best that they possibly could with CJ Stroud. I don't see with instance Bryce Young. They did nothing for him. They did nothing. And yeah, he was struggling because of that. Because they didn't give him any weapons around him. I mean, and the guy was losing his confidence, and we saw it every week. We saw it every week with Bryce Young playing with the Panthers. We did. Now, I mean, they finally benched him, and now it looks like he's starting to gain that confidence. But see, it took longer. And that's typically what it takes for young quarterbacks. It usually takes time. Especially when you're not going to build around your quarterback. Luckily, a team like Houston built around CJ Stroud. Damn, that Charger game is going by quick. Herbert throws to his tight end to get him about 2. Man, they're already halfway into the third quarter over there in Atlanta. 10-9 Falcons. You know what, guys? Since we're at halftime, I'm going to take a quick little break here. I'll be back in a second. All right, we're back. We are back. I'm not sure. Okay, let's check out the afternoon slate. I know the Eagles and the Ravens is the big one, which, by the way, go Eagles. That game. I'm not a huge fan of Nick Sirianni and the Eagles, but you know what? This week, today, go Birds or whatever they say. Fly, Eagles, fly. Oh man. Go beat them Baltimore Ravens. Let me refill this water. I mean, Steelers don't need Baltimore to lose, but would be nice. They could gain some ground if the Ravens lose. Damn, I drank a lot of water that first half. Man, that's a real trip seeing all these games. Like halfway into the third already. Or less than halfway into the third. Oh, I'm tripping. More than halfway into the third, I should say. And we haven't even started. Okay. See, the Vikings offense is struggling. And we're having a kickoff fiesta over there in Minnesota. Arizona going to kick another field goal. Kick is up. And it's good. I mean, we just have a straight field goal extravaganza over there in Minnesota. It's 12-6 Cardinals over there. But anyways, Sammy D is struggling. They got Daniel Jones. Okay, I don't expect him to be in this week because, I mean, he just got there. But do we see Daniel Jones start a game in Minnesota? I mean, that I'm interested in now. Just to see how Daniel Jones is with another team, you know? Because was he the complete problem in New York? No. He was part of the problem, but he wasn't the entire problem because I mean, we're still seeing the Giants, they're just not good. They're just not good. By the way, Steelers having 310 yards of offense is crazy in one half. Man, the commentators are wearing jackets and gloves. Hey, man, if I was in that booth, I'd probably be wearing like 2 jackets and a beanie or something crazy. You know, us California boys ain't used to that kind of cold, man. We're used to the heat, not the cold. The only time you get the cold like that is if you're willingly drive up to the mountains. Which I like going up to the mountains every now and then, you know. All right, so we got kickoff about to start for the second half of this game. And we got a slugfest here. It's 27-21 Steelers. Pittsburgh looking to get the ball back right now. Steelers almost fumbled away 3 points at halftime. But they remembered that they had a timeout left. All right, McPherson getting ready. Runs up and kicks it away. It's not returnable. It goes to the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Pittsburgh would have it at the 30. Damn, see, Talanoa wearing a long sleeve. That's crazy, man. You know, and those long sleeve and those hoodies that the players are wearing, they're not like thick. They're kind of thin. All right. Wilson in shotgun. Harris to his right. Play clock starting to run down already. All right, they get the snap off. Wilson has time, throws it midfield, complete. There's a flag on the play, though. It was thrown as soon as the Steelers caught the ball. So as of right now, it's a first down. Let's see the call, though. It's holding on the defense, so they're going to decline the penalty, and that's a Pittsburgh Steelers first down, baby. Let's go. Hey, I'm not kidding. When I said that flag came in as soon as he caught the ball. Oh, and the ref threw the flag right when he was about to catch it. Wilson, it's a pitch play to Harris. They get some blocks up front. He had a hole to run, but he chose to run where there was a bunch of people right there. So he only gained about 2. You know, there was a bit of a hole there. You know, but he ran to the outside. But that's where everybody was at. All right, so 2nd and 8 for the Steelers. Got Harris in the backfield all alone. 2 receivers to the right. It's a pass play. Wilson going to throw it downfield to Pickens. Pickens catches it complete for a big gain. Steelers now in the red zone for a first down. Those are the chunk plays that the Steelers weren't throwing in the first half. I mean, they're still putting up points, but they weren't slinging the ball like they are now. It's the Wilson to Pickens connection. And there's another flag. There's another flag. Are they going to call another unsportsmanlike conduct on Pickens? What's going on here? Refs are talking it over. What did he even do? They called unsportsmanlike conduct on Pickens again. You know what, man? That's soft, man. What did he do? Okay, did he point at a defender or something? So he goes like that. Like, what? You know what? I don't like these refs. I don't like these refs. Okay. The first unsportsmanlike conduct, I could kind of see. You know, that was a bit soft as well. But you know what? There was a Bengals defender right there. There was no Bengal right there. I mean, what, for a little taunt? So that set the Steelers back 15 yards. That was still a pretty solid gain. Now they're just inside the 30. It's a pitch play to Harris. Harris trying to look for blocks, does not get any up front. That's a loss of a decent chunk right there on the play. But I mean, it was so unnecessary to call that unsportsmanlike. At least in my eyes, you know, I don't know. Wilson gets the snap. Scrambles to the right. He's going to take it a little bit, and he gets about 3 on the run. Yeah, there was no one really open downfield. He just got what he could right there. Wow, Jacksonville tied with Houston 6-6. Are the Texans in like a sophomore slump? You know, there's something going on over there in Houston. You're tied with Mac Jones and the Jaguars. I guess it's a divisional matchup. And the Steelers waste a timeout. Yeah, it didn't seem like anybody knew what was going on right there. All right, so they burned their first timeout in their first drive. You know, I'm trying to remember the last time the Steelers scored this much in the first half, or that many points in a half. You know, their last offensive explosion, or was it when they played the Bengals last year? No, I think they only scored 24 points in the first. But the Steelers, for some reason, get offensive explosions against Cincinnati. I guess that's what I've been seeing. So 38 for the Steelers. Jefferson in motion. He's now set. Wilson gets a snap. Has to roll. Throws it. A pass to... It was just a check down pass. That's only a gain of a few. That's short of the first down, so that's going to bring out the field goal unit. That unsportsmanlike conduct killed this drive. Yeah, that penalty killed this drive. Boswell with the 42-yard field goal. Snap is perfect. Kick. What the heck was that? It was blocked or something. Yeah, it was blocked. Oh, they got you. Did you see how easy it was for them to get past the line? There was like 4 Bengals defenders that were able to get past the line, like nothing, like nothing. Well, that was a waste of a drive. Damn. Well, it was a blocked field goal for the Bengals, so they did their thing. All right, Cardinals getting close to midfield. Murray has time, throws it, check down, incomplete. Well, they threw a flag on that play. I mean, hey, are we gonna see a touchdown in that game? Hey, it's just they've got nothing but field goals. You have the Buccaneers and the Panthers on a late slate. Now, I do know there's not as many games on Sunday this week because of Thanksgiving. So there probably isn't that many games going on right now compared to usual. Well, let's see the rest of the afternoon slate. See, I am interested. Let's see what's going on here. It's only 2 games that I know of now. Oh, okay, so there's 3 games. So you got the Rams against the Saints in New Orleans. You got the Buccaneers and the Panthers. And then you have probably the best one out of the 3, the Eagles and the Ravens. Huh. Yeah, that's honestly a kind of weak slate of games for the afternoon, for the late games. At least I'd say so. I think you could have squeezed in this Charger Falcon game, maybe, in that afternoon slate, but oh well. And Sunday Night Football, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think it's gonna be a very good game. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it's snowing out there in Buffalo. All right. Bengals have it 1st and 10 from the 32. Burrow gets snapped. It's a run play for Brown. Brown gets about 3 on the play with forward progress. Yeah, that Bengals defender was like right there. He was like a few feet away from Boswell. Okay, Steelers look like they're going to show Steelers are showing major pressure right here. Looks like they're playing man. Now they kind of step back. They bring some pressure still. Burrows has to scramble. He still gets a yard. He was able to break the sack a little bit, but he still wound up getting tackled by Hayward. He's able to push himself forward for about a yard. So that's going to bring up third down and 6 for Cincinnati. Man. Watch this half just be a defensive game. That'd be something, huh? All right, Burrow on 3rd and 6. Chase in motion. He moves to the opposite side. Steelers bring pressure. Burrow gets hit. He's able to get the throw off. Did he get the 1st down? Let's see. He was able to get it to his tight end. Yep, they're going to call it a 1st down. Damn. Burrow was just able to get rid of that. He was actually on his way down. Okay, he doesn't have as many passing yards as I thought he did. All right, Burrow looking like he's changed up the play a bit. Bengals have 2 receivers at the top of the screen. It's a handoff play. It's a run play to the outside. And he couldn't really get past any defenders right there. He gains about 1. Damn, so T-Law wound up getting a concussion. Oh, the Chargers scored off of a pick 6? Damn, I saw that they scored. I didn't know it was off of a pick 6, though. All right, so 2nd and 8 for the Bengals. They're giving a interesting formation here. Burrow gets a snap. Pressure comes, and Burrow sacked. Cam Hayward on the sack right there. And the Steelers have been pressuring. They've been close to getting Burrow down, but this time they finally sacked him. All right, Tennessee's starting to cut into that lead a little bit, Scored 10 unanswered for the Titans. Oh, they're only down by 18. 3rd and forever for the Bengals. There's a flag thrown. Play is blown dead. They're going to call false start on the offense, so that's going to bring 3rd and, if I said forever, right? 3rd and eternity for the Bengals. So they need to gain 30 or 21 yards on this 3rd down. Burrow all alone. Steelers bring a 4-man rush. Burrow, oh, you got to be kidding me. They get the 1st down. Are you serious? What? Bengals had a 3rd and 21, and they got the 1st down like nothing. It was a completed pass to T. Higgins. By the way, it was a great pass by Burrow. It just found a hole in the zone. Burrow heads it up to Hill. Hill's tackled immediately by Larry Ogunjobi. That's still a gain about 2, though. How do you give down a 3rd and 21? There's a little chirping going on between Roberts and Chase. But, I mean, come on, man. We got to... that's something else. That they gave up 21 yards on a play like that. All right, 2nd and 9 for the Bengals. So there's bring another 4-man rush. Burrow able to get it off wide open, complete to Gesicki. Easy downfield play for the Bengals, and now they're in the red zone. Man, this isn't looking that good for the defense, man. Not at all. All right, 1st and 10 from the 15. Burrow throws it complete to T. Higgins once again, and it's dropped. It's dropped. Okay. See, he did have it, and then he kind of moved a little bit, and then that's when he dropped it. Oh, they get a touchdown in that game? Oh, the Cardinals score the 1st touchdown of that game. How about that? Arizona up 19-6 over the Minnesota Vikings. All right. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. Two receivers on each side. Burrow throws it complete to Gesicki once again. That's a solid game of about 4, which is going to lead to another third down for the Bengals. All right, so if they could get a gain of 21 yards on a third down, can they get a gain of 6 for a first? Let's see. We're now under 5 minutes left in this third. Burrow went shotgun with his running back to his left. Gets the snap off in time. Steelers bring some pressure. Burrow pump fakes it. He gets sacked. Stormed by 2 Steelers right there. Benton and Watt. Watt even got the football. All right, well, nonetheless, it's a sack for the Steelers, and that's going to force a Bengals field goal. All right, see, just because he got the ball, I'm interested to see what happened. That's probably forward progress. All right, Evan McPherson for the kick. 38-yarder. Play clock starting to run down a little bit. They get it off in time. Kick is up. Hooks a little bit, but it looked like it hooked in. Yes, it did. Okay, so the wind's blowing on that side of the field. That was a bit of a weird kick, but nonetheless, he made it. So it's 27-24. Pittsburgh still on top, and they'll be getting the ball back. All right, hey, Minnesota pushing down the field now. Maybe 1 touchdown is all they need to take for this to become a bit of a shootout. Darnold steps back, throws it complete to Jefferson. Jefferson gets past 1 defender. Can he get past the second? That's still getting him about 4. You got Justin Herbert on the top screen. 2nd and 7. Up 17-3. Or 17-13. First play of the fourth quarter. Herbert fakes the handoff. Feels pressure. Throws a check down to his running back. He turns up the field. Gets about 4 on that play. So it's going to set up a 3rd and manageable. All right, Minnesota has a 2nd and 6 from the 15. Darnold throws it complete to his tight end. For the first down, he gets down at about the 4-yard line. You got 35 for the for the Chargers here. Herbert has time. Oh, able to get it incomplete. Oh, wow. He was able to get past the tackle, man. Yeah. All right, Sammy D trying to punch it in here. Drops back. Feels pressure. Able to roll back. Able to get it complete. End zone touchdown. Minnesota. Touchdown, Minnesota. Sammy D with the passing touchdown. All right. Minnesota back into that one. Oh, they faked the punter. They were short. Wow. No, man. The Chargers faked the punt. And they were short of about a yard of the first to gain. All right. McPherson kicking it off. That one kind of curls a little bit too. All right. Looked like it dropped in the landing zone, but then wound up rolling into the end zone for a touchback. All right. Cisco use some points on the board here. Said, even though you're down, this Bengals offense is still really good. You want to put up as many points against Cincy. Yeah, okay, the scoreboard is right. Oh, no, it's from the 20. Okay, since it landed in the landing zone and went into the end zone, they have it from the 20. Now, these kickoff rules are weird. Play clock running down. Van Jefferson moves to the opposite side. Pitch play to Najee Harris. Harris looking for blocks. Gets some. Able to get a couple yards on that play. All right, they're going to call it again at 3. Okay, this quarter seems like it's flying by a little bit when you compare it to the first 2. Second down. Steelers have 2 receivers. So they're going to call penalty, looks like. Or they're going to call timeout. Oh, they threw a flag. Looks like it's going to be on Cincinnati. Oh. Too many men on the field. The only team that ever got away with 12 men on the field is the Seattle Seahawks. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. 2nd and 2 for the Steelers after that penalty. All right, they have one-on-one on Pickens right now. Jefferson in motion. It's a pitch play to Harris. Harris gets blocks up front this time. Able to get past the defender. He's steamrolling for a big gain. And a Steeler first down. Steelers now near midfield after that run. And that's what we were talking about in the first half. They're getting blocks for Najee. Didn't the last drive, but they're starting to gain it back once again. 9 attempts for 54 yards for Najee. He's in the backfield once again. 2 receivers to the left. It's a play action pass. Wilson pump fakes. He's going to take it himself. He gains about a yard, maybe, depending on what they call or where he started the slide, I guess. I mean, that play kind of broke down real quick. He might have gotten a yard. All right, they're going to say no gain on the play. So there's a shotgun this time. Wilson gets it. Pressure. Gets it complete. Big chunk play once again for the Steelers. For another first down. They're now in Bengal territory near the 30. Russell Wilson, 336 yards on the day. Oh, Bengals jumped. Okay, they didn't call it, though. It's a handoff play to Harris. Harris turns it up again for another gain of about 5, maybe 6. Oh, Calvin Austin is out for the rest of the game with the head injury. Damn. All right, Wilson looks like he's switching up the play a little bit. Mike Williams is in. Wilson tries to avoid the pressure. He does. He gets it to Pat Freiermuth for the end zone touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown, Pat Freiermuth. And the Steelers take a 2-possession lead. Nice drive by Russell Wilson. And that was another play where it kind of got blown up quickly at the line. You know, and Fryermuth just found the soft spot in the defense. Nothing too crazy. All right, Boswell on the extra point, and it's good. Wind is kind of picking up over there. It's a little bit of a weird wind. But Steelers now up 34-24 with 22 seconds left in this third. Not a lot. Yeah, not really. Not really. I mean, after that first half, shoo. I'm pretty sure both defenses got chewed out. Each team has scored in this second half, but it's just the drives have been slower. The Bengals actually had a pretty long drive. Oh, Murray just scrambling all over the place, throws a big throw, intercepted, completely overthrew his man. Murray showing off his athleticism and his arm, but wound up not being good for him. You know, they're saying that this might be Aaron Rodgers' last season in New York because of all the shenanigans that's been going on over there. You know, they fired their head coach. They didn't they even get rid of their GM or something crazy like that? You know, they've done everything that Aaron Rodgers has wanted them to do, and they're still well over 500. They're not going to win the division. They have like a just like a little bit of hope to win that or to get in the playoffs if they even can. You know, they have some hope, I guess. They're going to have to completely win out. But they just their record's not showing what it should be. At least that's what the Jets are seeing. So they might move on from Aaron Rodgers, from what I understand. Will it happen? I don't know. Maybe. I've seen some people say that he's gonna go to Minnesota, like Brett Favre. All right, Boswell gets the kickoff, and it's in the landing zone, so it's going to be returnable. Bengals turn it up. Oh, that guy's pretty quick, man. He's tackled past the 30-yard line, though, so it's a pretty solid return. Ooh, the Big Ten championship game between Penn State, number 4 Penn State, and number 1 Oregon. That's going to be a good game. All right. Burrow and the Bengals back out there. Burrow has time. Throws it. Quick pass. Quick slant to Higgins for a first down. Nothing special about that, but it was a nice chunk play for Cincy. And that's the final play of this third quarter. Steelers up 34-24. Fourth quarter left. All right. Damn. All right, I thought I was going to sneeze right there. I guess not. But that quarter went by pretty quick. I mean, I don't expect too much scoring left in this game. I mean, it'd be crazy to see the Steelers score 40 plus. All they need is a touchdown for that. I don't remember. It's been years since the Steelers got that many points on the board in a game. So let's see. I mean, they have a realistic shot here. That they do. Drake May and the Patriots up 24-17 over Indianapolis. They finally got into the end zone with a 2-point conversion. You got Minnesota over here down by 6 on the Cardinal side of the field. Sam Darnold able to take it for a first down. Chargers got the ball back after that fake punt where they didn't get it. Herbert has time, throws it complete to his wide receiver. It's a short gain and not enough for the first down, so they're going to have to punt it away once again. But I wonder how these Vikings are going to handle things. If Sam Darnold has a bad game, is his job in jeopardy? Oh, nice play action by the Vikings right there. Nice throw by Darnold for another first down for the Vikings. Man, this Falcon game wound up turning into a really defensive game. All right, Bengals near midfield to start off the first play of this fourth quarter. Burrow throws it complete to his tight end for getting about 5. By the way, I do kind of like the socks that some of the Steelers players are wearing. It's just white socks, but then at the top it's black and yellow striped. That's pretty cool. Our Burrow all alone in the backfield this time. Have a man in motion. He's now set. Play clock starting to run down. 1 second left. They get the snap on time. Burrow throws it complete. Midfield again. That's another Bengals first down. Hudson on the reception. You know, and there's Minkah Fitzpatrick. I haven't realized this. He hasn't got an interception since 2022. Since like December of 2022. That's a long time, man. I mean, you could just say they're not throwing his way, but that's something. That's going to be a false start penalty on Cincinnati. Because when Minkah first joined the Steelers, I mean, he was getting interceptions all the time. Even pick sixes, it was like he was getting them like nothing. Getting interceptions left and right like nothing. But since, I'd say the year after, I think, people just stopped throwing his way because he was getting so many picks. Burrow gets the ball deflected. Intercepted. Dante Jackson gets it. Intercepted. Steelers with another turnover in this game. That looked like it was deflected 2 times. Let's see. Was it deflected at the line? It was deflected at the line. T. Higgins deflected it as well. He didn't have a real shot at it. Cam Hayward was the first deflection. And Dante Jackson was able to take it. All right. And the Steelers defense has really settled down in this second half. Kirk Chains hands it off for a short gain for Atlanta. Hey, you know what? They're making I've been watching YouTube videos on teams interested in building new stadiums, and some of those stadiums are like the mock-ups that they have of them look really nice. I heard the stadium at Atlanta is really, really nice. I mean, I've been to SoFi a few times. That's probably the best looking stadium I've been to. But I mean, I haven't been to every NFL stadium, so I can't say that's the best. But I think that's the best I've been to so far. I know Buffalo's getting their new stadium at some point. It's going to be an outdoor stadium. And you know what? For a place like Buffalo to get an outdoor stadium that's brand new, I'm actually all for it. And if I'm Buffalo, I would want the same thing because it gets extremely cold over there. It does. And that gives the Bills quite the advantage. So I don't disagree with them not having a dome. I know a lot of people were kind of like questioning it. I think it's actually kind of a good idea. Just so you could have that advantage. Because not every team's going to be used to having that type of cold weather, especially a California team. And I hate to say that, but it's true. Yeah, I don't think every stadium should be a dome. First and 10 for the Steelers at the 47. Wilson gets the snap, fakes the handoff to Warren, and he just throws it to the ground. Looks like he was trying to get it to Washington. They're going to call a flag. Darnell Washington was right there. I don't know if he wasn't an eligible receiver or what. Oh, they're going to call illegal man downfield on Zach Frazier. Okay. Huh. At first, I thought they were calling intentional grounding. It looked like that's what Wilson was thinking too. But it was something completely different. Bengals are showing some real pressure right now. There's a lot of people on the line for Cincy. They do bring pressure, but Warren's able to get past that, and he gets past the 50 for a decent gain. All right, pretty solid blocks, man, for Cincy doing what they did on that play. All right, Bengals kind of playing back here on this 3rd and 6. If I was Wilson, I'd just quick pass it, honestly, and hope to get it 4th and short. Wilson is going to scramble left. Throws it deep downfield, incomplete. There was a flag thrown. Let's see who that's on. I mean, that wasn't a catchable pass. Might be holding. I mean, Wilson just kind of chucked it over there. Well, I was holding on offense, so it doesn't really even matter. All right, so now they declined it, so it's going to be 4th down for the Steelers. They're probably going to punt it away, I'm assuming. Damn. But about these new stadiums, I've seen that Cleveland has been trying their best to get a new one, which I don't see anything that wrong with their stadium that they have now. All right, punt is off and away. Pretty nice punt. Bengals are going to have it at their own 11 to start off their drive. But I don't see a big problem with the stadium that the Browns have. I really don't. I don't think it's a great looking stadium. I mean, I'm saying it from a viewer's eye. I don't think it's a great looking stadium, but I don't think it's the worst. But anyways, they've been in talks for a while, and they're saying that they're going to have a retractable roof or something like that. Honestly, after the game that they had last week against the Steelers with that snow game, I don't think they should. I don't think they should have a retractable roof. You know, it doesn't make sense for the Browns. Okay, Minnesota for the Vikings, yeah. I mean, I get it gets super cold over there in Minnesota, but for the Vikings, I mean, they've had a dome for a long time already. You know, even when they weren't in this new stadium, they had that other dome that wound up getting. Did it get demolished? I'm not sure if it got demolished, but it just wasn't the best stadium. But you know, it just not every team needs a dome. I do agree with that. Because it's cool to see the elements. You know, it's not like baseball where, you know, elements you don't want to see any elements with baseball, right? But with football you do. You do. And if every team plays in a dome, then December football means nothing. That's really what it is. Some of these organizations should focus on making that team's better competitive. So, I mean, new stadiums right now is just a new thing, I guess, you know, because you have these stadiums like the one in Minnesota, the one in Atlanta, SoFi, Allegiant. You have just these super stadiums, some of them over $1 billion to make. It's just a new wave right now, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like the wave they had in the was it in the 70s when they were building a bunch of stadiums? I forgot. Burrow gets it complete to his tight end, able to break one tackle. Not able to get very much on that, though. That's a gain of about 5. But yeah, stadiums are just a new wave right now. It's just what's in. And a lot of teams are focused on that because they realize that their stadiums aren't state of the art like some of these other teams have. All right, so showing pressure. They bring some. Burrow has to get it off fast. He does, and it's incomplete. They call flag on Joey Porter Jr. Joey Porter gets another flag thrown on him. I mean, Porter's not a bad corner. He just gets a lot of penalties, man. Yep, PI. That's what, third penalty of the game? All right, so we're right at 12 minutes left in this fourth. Bengals have 2 receivers on the outside. It's a toss play. He gets tackled for a gain of 2. But we'll see how these organizations do. I don't think it's necessary for every team to have a super stadium. You know, if you think about it, Lambeau isn't a super stadium. It's a very historic stadium. It's like It's like the Wrigley or Fenway of the NFL. Burrow gets snapped. Steelers bring pressure. There's a flag thrown on the field, and it's incomplete, but we got to see what the marker is. Or did they pull the play dead completely? Looks like they're calling false start. All legal formation. All right. Even a place like Soldier Field, there's a lot of speculation about them getting a new stadium or wanting a new stadium. I don't see that much of a problem with Soldier Field. I'll be honest, they did remodel it. The way it looks a little weird, but 3rd and 8 for Cincy. So might bring some pressure. Oh, they bring the heat here. Burrow needs to get it off quick. It's a fumble once again. Steelers pick it up. Herbig is in for a touchdown. Nick Herbig. Steelers defense gets a score. Or Peyton Wilson. Peyton Wilson brings it in for the touchdown. Steelers put a 40 on Cincy. Nick Herbig was able to strip the ball away. So at least I got that right. And then Wilson was with the scoop and score. Steelers put up 40 points. Wow. Extra point to go. Snap looks good. Kick is good. So the Steelers now have a 41-24 lead over Cincinnati. A commanding 41-24 lead. Wow. This is what I'm talking about. Man, all these games are almost done, except for the Cardinals and Vikings. Sheesh. Colts look like they probably have their last chance. Right here, same thing with Atlanta. 3rd and 12 for Kirk Chains. He gets snap, has time, throws it downfield, completes. Oh no, incomplete. He wasn't able to hang on to it. It was looking for Drake London. So now the Falcons have one play to stay in it. Man, okay, so the Chargers defense is really like that. All right. Yeah, I know before in the beginning of the season, I was kind of questioning the Chargers defense, but I mean, they've been consistent all year. 4th and 12, game on the line for the Falcons. Looks like they call a timeout. They use their last timeout of the game. All right, so with 47 seconds left, I mean, the Falcons are going to have anything. Oh, wow, the Falcons kicker missed a chip shot field goal earlier. Oh, interception in the end zone. I mean, man, the Falcons have been struggling this game. Wow. You know what? Had this game not been at the same time as the Steelers game, I would actually watch it. I would have watched it. 4th and 12, game on the line. Cousins has time, throws it downfield, interception. The Chargers are going to run away with the win in Atlanta. Derwin James closes it out for the Chargers. And we got a touchback here for the Bengals. You know what? I don't know what's up with the Washington games. It's either a close game and they lose, or they just blow a team out. That's how Washington games go, I guess, this season. Which, by the way, I hope they get their old logo back. I really do. Steelers bring a four-man rush on this play. Burrow gets it complete to T. Higgins. And that's a nice gain for the Bengals right there. All right, so we got second and 2 with 10.5 minutes left in his fourth. Bengals down 17. Burrow went shotgun. Burrow feels pressure, able to avoid the pressure, gets it chucked down to his running back, who takes it up to the 50, 45. He's past Steelers territory. I almost kicked down my table. Got my dog here. He was, I don't know if you could tell, he was wearing a Charlie Brown. Oh, well, my dog was wearing a Charlie Brown. Anyways, that was a big play for the Bengals right there. So a lot needs to go perfect for the Bengals. Burrow throws it wide open, complete. Another big chunk play for Cincinnati. I mean, look, if they could get a short drive here and score, they're still very much in it. It's going to take a lot, but they're not completely out. As long as they could keep all 3 timeouts, they'll be just fine. And if they could get quick stops. Well, let's see. I mean, they're going to have to hurry. Burrow throws it, overshoots his man Higgins. I would have had that dog in here longer, but he was being a little too crazy. Those French Bulldogs, man, they're very energetic until they're not. It's either they're really energetic or they're not. Steelers bring a lot of pressure. Burrow has to get rid of it. He does. There's a bit of a push off. No flag. Incomplete. He's trying to get off to Chase, who did kind of push off Jackson a little bit. But, yeah, it wasn't very catchable anyways. But, yeah, with French Bulldogs, either they're super energetic or they're just super tired. It's either one or the other. You don't get just a super calm one. All right, Burrow, there's a flag thrown. They're letting the play go. He throws it to the end zone. That's a flag as well. So there's 2 flags on the play. They both might be on Pittsburgh. Looks like they probably jumped off sides and pass interference. Or they call flag on both teams. Let's see. Oh, man, the Colts are close to tying it up. Okay, I was offsides on defense, and Oh, they're going to call holding. Okay, so they're not. There was 3 penalties in one play. they had 3 penalties in one play. I don't think I've ever seen that. All right, well, regardless, the Bengals are going to get it at the 1, first and goal. They're going to be a shotgun formation. I don't know why teams do this. We need 1 yard to gain. Burrow scrambling left. Throws it. End zone. Oh, incomplete. He couldn't hang on to it in bounds. He juggled it, but he didn't catch it till he was out of bounds. It hit off his helmet and everything. You know what? That's still an impressive catch. The fact that he was able to catch that, I mean, it doesn't count, but the fact that he was able to catch that is still pretty impressive. That ball went all over the place. Bengals in shotgun formation once again. I mean, if you want to keep going in shotgun, go ahead. So there's bring some pressure. Burrow gets it off in time, and it's complete this time to T. Higgins for a touchdown. All right, so there's still some life for these Bengals. Nice throw and catch right there for Burrow and Higgins. Let's see if he got it inbounds. That's a catch. Yeah, that's a catch. Seven plays, 70 yards for the Bengals. And a quick drive. That's exactly what the Bengals needed. Extra point time. On its way, curves, but it's still good. So we got a 10-point game with 8:39 left in the fourth. All right. We got ourselves a game again. It's not completely over. Oh, 4th and goal right now for the Colts. Anthony Richardson, play clock running down. They call their final timeout. Oh, Patriots call a timeout. Try to get all set defensively. Something's going on over here with the Steelers with the kickoff. All right. That's interesting. But can the Patriots hold on to this game? All right, you got a kickoff. It's returnable. It bounces into the landing zone. He tries to hurdle over someone. He kind of did, but he couldn't get past them. Still wound up getting tackled about the 25 or was it 15? Sure, I don't know. It was 25. All right, Indianapolis can really use this win right here. They're in the playoff hunt, but they're 2 games back of that 7th seed. Denver holding that 7th seed. All right, got Wilson on first down. It's a handoff to Harris. Harris breaks a tackle. Solid gain on that run. Oh, the Colts scored a touchdown. The Colts scored a touchdown with 12 seconds left in regulation. All right. Well, looks like they're going to go for 2. I don't got time for that. All right, now we're just under 8 minutes left in this fourth. 2nd and 3 for Pittsburgh. Freiermuth moves over to the right. Washington as well. It's a play action, but he gives it off to Harris, who's able to get past one man, and he gets the first down. And there's a flag at the end of the play. Let's see who this is on. Okay, they're pointing. Looks like they might call it back. Not really sure what these refs are doing. Looks like he probably grabbed the face mask a little bit. That might be on Cincy. If anything, it's a face mask. Yeah, okay. They called the face mask. So that's going to add some more mustard for the first down. $41 points, most scored points for the Steelers since November 8th of 2018. 2018. Play clock running down for the Steelers. They need to get a snap off. They get it off in time. Wilson just throws it away. And they throw a flag. What's up with all these flags, man? My goodness. Was the illegal shift? Oh, well, they picked up the flag. All right. So it's still 2nd and 10. Wilson is shotgun. Harris to his right. 2 receivers on each side. It's a draw handoff to Harris. He's able to get pushed up for about a yard. I was going to bring up 3rd and 9. And right now, I mean, Steelers haven't used a lot of clock, but every first down is hurting Cincinnati for their chances in this game, which we're lacking over here. Cincinnati showing some pressure. Secondary playing soft. Bengals showing a lot of pressure. Like I said, on the secondary, they're playing back. They give the pressure. Wilson throws it complete to Van Jefferson. Van Jefferson is down all the way at the 15-yard line. And that was the kind of formation. That was bad formation for the Bengals. You're playing really soft. All Jefferson did was a bit of a slant route. He didn't do anything too crazy. And yeah, I mean, he was able to get it up before the pressure got to him. That's really all that happened. That's why I'm not a big fan of when defenses play so far back. And Russell Wilson now has over 400 yards passing on the game. Play clock running down. They get the ball off in time. Pitch play to Harris. Harris trying to get somewhere. He gets right back to the line of scrimmage. But that formation on 3rd down was not good. Best play from Van Jefferson as a Steeler. And the Bengals are already starting to use timeouts with 5:34 left. Oh, okay, it's an injury. But the Bengals still called a timeout. So a Bengal man is down. And I mean, with this loss for the Bengals, it's Now I said that they're going to have to be close to perfect. Now they're going to have to be perfect if they want to make a playoff run. And as crazy as they sound, I don't think that's too far fetched that the Bengals could run the table. I mean, obviously they play the Steelers once again. I don't want them to run the table, but if there's a team to make a push like that, it'd be the Bengals. Let's see what happened with Indianapolis. I am interested. Oh, so the Colts were able to get a touchdown and the 2-point conversion, so they're up by 1, and they're going to go for a really long field goal here. Minnesota was able to take the lead over Arizona, 23-22. All right, we got some close ones here. 60. Oh, wow, that's a really long field goal right there. Say 68 yards. Kicks up. No good. He didn't have enough mustard on that one. So Indianapolis is going to run away with the victory. Going for it. Taking a chance and going for it for a 2-point conversion. Nice. For the Colts, man. So they still have a shot. You know, they're still going to need teams to lose, but Cincinnati still has a shot over there. Play clock running down once again. 2nd and 9. Fakes the handoff to Warren. Wilson rolls. Pump fakes. Throws it to Warren. Complete. Looks like he might be short of the first down. Let's see where they mark it. It's probably going to be 3rd and inches maybe. You know, hey, this is a good bounce back game. This is a good bounce back game for the Steelers. And I do believe he's short of the first down. This is a good bounce back game. Oh, okay, so he's going to wind up 3rd and 3. I mean, they should just run the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw it. There's flags all over the place. Let's see what they call here. Wilson was hit as he threw. Looks like they're going to call it on Cincinnati. Oh, it's holding on defense. So that's going to bring a Steelers first down. I'm surprised they're throwing it. I guess because it was 3rd down. Now I'm expecting them to just run the ball every play. I don't even think it matters if they get into the end zone. I'm just running the ball. Even if you lose a yard on a play and you wind up 3rd and goal from like the 7, I'm still running it. All right, 1st and goal from the 4. Harris tries to push it up. Fields still getting pushers. He's in unless they call forward progress. Did they call forward progress, though? Let's see. If not, that's a touchdown because they were able to push him up front. Oh, they're going to call forward progress. So Cincinnati takes a timeout. Because it was a long time that he was just still. Yeah, whistles did blow out about the 3. Cincinnati using their timeouts very early. All right, Wilson hands off to Warren, and that's a loss of about a yard. Oh, Fields was in there. All right. So Bengals are out of timeouts with 4:43 left in this 4th. Down by 2 possessions. Steelers have it 3rd and goal. I'm still running the ball. I'm still running the ball. I mean, I guess you want to completely take them out of the game with a touchdown. But it's okay. So Wilson's alone in shotgun. You have 3 receivers to the left. You have Pickett's to the right. Wilson gets it. Scrambles a little bit. And he gets sacked. Nothing really on the play, but the time's still moving. Steelers offense still out there for some reason. I'm not sure what the point of that is. Maybe they're going to try to get him to jump off sides or something and take a penalty. Yeah, they might just let the clock run all the way down and take the penalty or something. I don't hate that either. Yeah, they just took the flag. Yeah, I'm not against that. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just run the ball. It didn't really make much of a difference. I mean, I guess they wanted to completely go for the kill, but it's not really necessary. But nonetheless, I mean, they were able to get time off the clock anyways. All right, we got a 30-yard field goal for Chris Boswell. Snap is good. Kick is right down the middle. Good. Steelers now have 44 points on the board. So it's up 44-31. Hey, man, after that pick six, I wasn't very sure how this game was going to go. After Wilson threw that pick six, I was thinking maybe this might be something tough. But the Steelers offense was able to keep up with the Bengals offense, and the Steelers defense was wound up able to make some plays. So, both sides wound up accommodating each other. And this is what I've been saying. The Steelers can win in different ways. 509 yards on offense. The most since 2018. And yeah, 2018 was the last time the Steelers had like a really good offense. Which was the last time they had Ben and Brown. All right, it's a kick in the landing zone. It's returnable. They'll take it up past the 30 to the 35, and he's probably out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. Yeah, that was really the last time the Steelers had an explosive offense with the ABCs, Antonio, Ben, and Connor. There's 3. One of them already started. It's the Bucks and the Panthers, and then the Saints and the Lions, and then you got the what they just showed right now, the Eagles and the Ravens. Bengals get a short gain on that play. They're just in hurry-up mode. They're going to be in hurry-up mode the rest of the game. 3.5 minutes left in this fourth. Burrow throws it complete to Gesicki, runs out of bounds for the first. So with the early slate, I think the only 2 games that are going on right now is this one and the Texans and Jaguar game. Every other game in the morning slate has finished. And that stadium, by the way, is pretty empty now. Not that many fans over there now. All right, Bengals kind of taking their time. Fakes the handoff. Burrow going to run it up the field, throw it complete to Jamar Chase, who's wide open, and he's running for the end zone. Stiff arm, and he's down at about the 2. Okay, this game isn't completely done. It's not. Yeah, it looks like the Bengals are going to be able to score here. The only problem is they don't have any timeouts. That is going to hurt Cincinnati. So just bring pressure. Herbert. Oh, that's an incomplete pass. Why did I say Herbert? That's freaking Burrow. Those are incomplete. That was almost intercepted. There was a little bit of miscommunication right there, it seems like. Oh, Chase was just looking for the flag. Looks like it's supposed to be a comeback route, though. All right. 2:43 left in this fourth quarter. So it's up by 13. Bengals trying to get into the end zone here. Play clock running down. Burrow gets the snap off in time. Burrow has time, throws it. Complete. End zone touchdown. There's a flag on the play, though. We got to see what this is on. Okay, it's on the defense. So the Bengals get into the end zone. That keeps them in the game. So do they go for the onside kick? Yeah, so with no timeouts, you got to go onside kick. Even if you had one timeout, maybe you don't have to. McPherson, extra point, up and good. So now it's a 6-point game here. I don't know what's weird. What's more weird, the fact that the Steelers defense has given up 38 points or the fact that the Steelers offense has scored 44 points? I guess in reality, Steelers defense has given up 31 points. As high as a score as high scoring of a game that this has been, both defenses have scored touchdowns, which is crazy. All right, so if the Bengals had one timeout, I wouldn't kick an onside kick because there's enough time to where you can get the ball. I mean, you're not going to have much time, but since you don't have any, you're going to have to go the onside kick right now. Okay, so I believe this is the first time I've seen an onside kick this season. This is the highest scoring game in this season. For the Steelers to be in the highest scoring game in wow. Yeah, who would have thought? But it's just how the Bengals play. It's just how the Bengals play. It's how every game has been for Cincinnati this season. All right, onside kick time. Steelers call timeout. Try to ice the kicker here on the onside kick. Also, Seattle was able to come from behind and beat the Jets. So that takes away the Jets season. I mean, the Jets season is done. Minnesota able to come from behind and beat the Cardinals. How about that? I'm sorry. The Rams and the Saints is the one of the weakest. Well, I don't know. The Buccaneers and the Panthers is pretty weak. late game as well. Seems like the only game worth watching in that late slate is the Ravens. All right. Game pretty much on the line here with this onside kick. McPherson bounces it. Steelers able to recover it. Connor Hayward on the recovery. You know, that was the best onside kick I've seen. Honestly, I think the best way to do an onside kick might be just be kicking it up, maybe. You know, if there's a way that you could kind of kick it up in the air to where it goes 10 yards, but it stays in the air for a long time. That's really the best shot you have, I would think, unless you could do a crazy bounce. Okay, so the Steelers are just going to try to run the ball. It's a handoff play to Harris. Harris gains about 3 on the play. All right, so they're going to be able to run it all the way down to the 2-minute warning. So it's not mathematically over yet. And they're not too far off from Boswell territory if they don't get the first down. Let's hope they don't have to get put into that dilemma, though. So this could have been running the ball. Let's try. Yeah. Yeah, they could have run the ball a little bit more in that in the last try that they had. All right, yeah. So this is the last game on in the early slate of games. But I mean, shoot, we've been live on here for one of the longest games. Well, not a long game, but a long stream with that Cowboys and Steelers game. So this isn't completely unfamiliar territory. Man, so I wonder what this. I mean, a loss for the Bengals practically puts you out of the game. Oh no, the Texans and Jaguars is still on. I don't know how that game's still on, but you missed the playoffs if you're Cincinnati. Where do you go from there? Do you get rid of the head coach? Do you what do you do? I mean, do you still have to get Chase? I would think that you would try to keep Chase, right? There's just the Bengals definitely do have missing pieces over there. They do. They could really use a defense. So that's going to be something to keep an eye out for Cincinnati to see what they do in the off season. Because Joe Burrow can keep you relevant. I mean, he's trying his very best to keep you relevant this season. I mean, he's keeping you in games. But you're just still going to need pieces around Burrow. Or at least the defense. You do have pieces around Joe Burrow. You just need pieces defensively. All right, Harris in the backfield once again. 2nd and 7. It's a pitch play to Najee. Gets some nice blocks up front. He's to the 40. There's a flag thrown in the backfield. A little late flag, if I'm being real. That was a late flag, ref. That was a late flag. It might be holding on the offense. That's what it was looking like. They declined the penalty. Okay, it was holding. It was just a very late flag. So if he said it right, they declined it. Okay, you know what? I guess I'd get it because they're desperate. They don't have any timeout. Okay, you know what? I do get it. All right, Justin Fields in on 3rd and 4. Warren in backfield as well. Fakes the handoff. Fields gets it. First down, Steelers. He just slides inbounds, and that's going to close out the game. Justin Fields closes it out. So you had Russell Wilson with a really solid game after that pick six, he was just played. He was balling out. And then you have Justin Fields closing it out. Using both your quarterbacks to their abilities. Good, solid game for the Steelers offense. An explosion, really. Steelers in victory formation. They need 2 kneel downs to close it out. And the Steelers are going to walk away with the victory in Cincinnati. And we knew it wasn't going to be easy. We knew this 4-7 Bengals team is not like any other 4-7 team, I guess, if you want to say that. Steelers take the knee, and they are now 9-3 on the season. And they hold the 3rd seed in the AFC. Buffalo's 9-2. Have they not taken their bye? Oh, yeah. I'm tripping. They haven't played today. If Buffalo loses, I think Buffalo still has the 3rd or 2nd seed, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, Steelers did their thing today. They did what they can control. 9-3. You're still number 1 in the AFC North. Hey, we'll see what happens with the Raven game. Against the Eagles, that should be a good one. But for this one, Steelers did what they had to do. They did good offensively. Defense made a couple key plays. Wasn't their best game, but it was the kind of game that we expected, that I expected. So, divisional game on the road, you win, you'll take it. Against no matter how good or bad your divisional rival is, you'll take a win on the road against your division rival. So that's all I got for this one, man. I appreciate you guys for joining the stream, and I'll catch you guys in another one, man. And you already know, here we go, Steelers. Good win.